Hello, today I'm going to show you how to upload your menu on the Curbed app dashboard. Creating a menu is fairly straightforward. It's essentially three steps. First, you create the categories, which are your high-level groupings for the items on your menu. Second, you create category add-ons, which are the variable options that allow items to be personalized. And then third, you input your items into the menu. So for ease of reference today, I made a quick menu here to the side that we will use to show the process. Here it is to the right. As you can see, it has four categories: burgers, pizzas, sides, and drinks. And I baked in here several category add-ons. So as you can see, the variable options, the personalized options. Burgers, you can have your choice of toppings. Pizzas, you can choose the type of crust that you want: thick, normal, or thin crust. And then for drinks, in particular fountain drinks, you can choose cola, ginger ale, or lemonade. So those are the category add-ons. And as you can see, we have a full menu here. So let's dive in and begin creating the menu. So the first thing we need to do is create the category. So what do? First, we go to the items and menu tab, and then we click menu categories. And here we click add new category, and here we will add the different categories. So we have burgers, we hit save, and then we will add now pizzas. And we will hit save. We will add another one, the sides, save, and drinks. Okay, so that was fairly easy. That's step one, creating the different categories. So now what we need to do is create the category add-ons, which are those personalized options that we kind of baked into some of these food items. So you go to items and menu, and then we click on add-on categories. And then we click add new add-on categories. And let's start with the toppings first for the burger. So you have to name it. So we'll name it toppings. And then here we have these types. You can choose single selection or multiple selection. Single selection allows you to only select one of the options that are provided, and then multiple selection allows you to pick none, one, or more of those options. Because we're going to do the hamburger toppings, we will start with multiple selection here, and then we will write a quick description as far as what would show up on the menu. Here, we will choose select your toppings, right? Now we are all set to begin adding on the different toppings. So we will start with, we want cheese, and we will say, if you want cheese, that's an extra 50 cents. We will choose, add another one, bacon, and we'll say that one is $1. And then we'll add a few more here that we will say are that are going to be free. So we can have lettuce, we can have onions. We will say that's no additional charge. Ketchup. Mustard and mayo. We will do mustard and mayo. We'll round it out. Mayonnaise. Okay. All right. Now that we created this, we'll hit save. And so now we have first of our category add-ons created. You'll see here this limit pops up. So if you want to say there's no limit on the number of items they could select in this particular category, you can leave it at 0. They could only select 3 or 4 of those particular items that we listed. You can change that to 3 or 4 here, and that would set the number of items that the particular buyer can select. But we're going to have no limit here, so we'll leave it at 0. So we'll go back to items and menus tab, and we'll click add-on categories. Now we're going to turn to creating the pizza categories for the pizza crust. So click add new add-on categories. We will say pizza crust. That's what we will name it. This one we will do single selection because we only want the buyers to select one of the types of crust. and we will say choose your pizza crust. And then we will begin listing those out. We will say thick crust. There's no additional cost for that. Normal crust and thin crust. We will hit save. And the last category add-on we will do will be the fountain drinks. So we'll do fountain drink. That's what we will name it. They can only select one, and then we will say select one. And here we will add the different types of drinks we have. So we have cola, no additional charge. That's going to, the fountain drinks are going to cost $2. So by selecting one of these, we're not going to charge an additional rate. Ginger ale. And we will do lemonade. Okay. Then we will hit save here. All right, so now we have steps 1 and 2 done. We did the menu categories, and then we did the category add-ons. And now we will now begin to add in the specific items that we want to have on our menu. So you go to the items and menu tab, you click items, and then we will click add new item. And let's start with the hamburger. To hamburger, and then you get a chance to add a description. I usually like adding descriptions here because it gives a little bit more context to what the food you're buying. So you can do 100% Angus beef burger with your choice toppings and fries. Right, so that's the description. We will say from the menu we have here it is $10. Here, if you have multiple trucks in the system, you'll be able to select which truck this item particularly goes to. This one, we wanted to go to food truck 2. The category, again, this is the burger category, so you want to leave it at burgers. And then here's where you want to add the topping selection. So this will, by doing the add-on, selecting toppings in your add-ons category, it'll allow the optionality for this particular item there. You do have the option to add an image if you would like. If it's a recommended meal, if it's popular, you can check or uncheck any of these tabs, these items here. And then you have the choice of doing vegetarian, non-vegetarian, or none, kind of an identifier for the type of food here. But so we created this one for hamburger that is set. And then for the most part, you do that for the rest of them. Well, we'll just do a couple more. We'll do black bean burger, just so you can see what it's ultimately going to look like. I do want to show you what the menu will look like at the end. What you'll actually see on the apps. This is the black bean veggie burger, your choice. Toppings and fries, right? This one's a little bit more expensive, so we'll price that at $12. We'll say this is food truck 2. That's the one food truck we wanted to go on. It'll be in the burgers category, and we want to add the toppings add-ons. Turn these off. Say this is the vegetarian option. So you can, again, identify that as a vegetarian option for folks. And then we will do, maybe we'll do a pizza. We'll do the cheese pizza. Cheese pizza with your choice of crust. As a description, the cheese pizza is $8. We want this to assign to food truck 2. This is a different category, so you want to choose the pizzas category. And then add-ons, you get to choose your pizza crust. Again, if you wanted to add an image, you could do that. Turn these off. And I'll add one more item here. We'll do a drink. So we'll do the fountain drinks. I think these really need a description, but I'll add a description there. The fountain drink is $2. Again, this is going to our food truck 2. This is our drinks category, and then the fountain drinks add-ons. We'll turn these off. We don't have an image to upload at this point, and then we will save. And there you have it. That's how you create a menu. You can easily do that. We've done the 3 steps again, creating the categories, creating the add-ons, and then you have the option of then really adding the items. Now, one thing I do want to show you is if you wanted to go in and reorder how things show up actually on the menu, I will show you that. If you want to do that, you click on stores. You go to the food truck you want. We're using food truck 2 here. Click edit, and then you can sort menu and items. So as you can see, we have burgers, pizza, drinks. If you want to, under the burgers category, if you wanted to shift the order of black bean, veggie burger, and hamburgers, you could do that, and it's automatically saved. If you want to sort the different categories, maybe you want pizza to show first, you do sort menu categories, and you can move things around in there, and it's saved. So there you have it, and that is how you go through and add items and add up the upload menus to your Curbed app dashboard. If you want to see how it actually shows up on the app, we'll quickly show it here. You can go to the site. When you update things, they pretty much show up in real time, which is great. And so we'll click on food trucks 2. These are the items we just added. As you can see, pizzas is now first. If you want to choose cheese pizza, you would choose cheese pizza, and then you get to select thick, thin, normal crust, and you hit continue. This item in the cart. And then if you wanted to do, again, a black bean veggie burger, and then as you can see, you can customize the options: cheese, bacon, lettuce, onions, whatever you want to put on there, you can add. And this is how it's going to show up on the actual app. And again, this is the fountain drinks. Just wanted to show you that as well. So here we have it. Relatively easy to kind of go in and update things on the dashboard and create menus. This is how ultimately it's going to look. If you add pictures, it'll show up here. That's how it goes.